Have you ever faced this problem? When you're hiring, you're trying to squeeze in interviews during your lunch break or even after work hours, just to make sure you don't miss out on potential talent. Or maybe, as a manager or HR lead, you struggled with personally training every single employee one by one, knowing that it takes a lot of time and honestly, it is almost impossible to give each person the same level of attention. It is frustrating, right? This is exactly the kind of problem we set out to solve. Introducing Ditto.ai, your AI hiring and training assistant. So, what can Ditto do? In hiring, Ditto can conduct interviews for you and scores each candidate against your criteria fair, fast, and unbiased. In training, Ditto becomes a coach for your employees, helping them sharpen critical soft skills like sales, presentation, and customer interactions. Now, let's see Ditto in action. Okay, so here's the interface of Ditto.ai. Here you can let Ditto help you with interview or training. So first we can start with the interview. And here you can create interview sessions in Ditto where you can add the title, description, and the scoring rules, and as well the questions, where each question you must input the expected answer and the weight for importance of scoring. Here's one of the interview sessions that I've created, and here's a sales representative interview where you can see the scoring rules. For now, the scoring rules, it is just a long text, but in the future we can add more guidance in the form so it can be more structured. And also you can see that each question have expected answer and the weight as well. And here we can conduct interview on one of the candidates. You can just Excel and use AI assistant. Let's start the interview.
Hi, Axel. My name is Alex, and I'll be conducting your interview today for the sales representative position. Let's jump right in with the first question. Can you describe your previous sales experience and your biggest achievement in that role?
Yeah, I've worked at two different companies. At first, I worked at a cloud service company, and for the second one, I've worked at a digital marketing agency company.
Got it. Thanks for sharing that. Can you tell me a bit more about what kind of sales you were doing at each of those companies, and also what you consider your biggest achievement in either role?
You can see that it is highly adaptive as well for the regarding questions, and you can also ask it to repeat itself. Hey, can you please repeat the question?
Of course. Could you tell me a bit more about the kind of sales you were doing at each company and what you consider your biggest achievement in either of those roles?
So it is highly adaptive, not just an AI that can just read a text. And next, after we have conducted the interview, we can actually see the candidate score. This is one of them. Jill, the experience and background, and it scores 85 out of 100. And you can see the score of each question and the reasoning of why the AI have given that score. And here's also the transcript of the interview. And we can actually see the ranking as well for each candidate's performance on the interview. And next, for the training, the difference where in the interview it is questions, for here is a task, and you can answer the expected result and the weight, and you can see different tasks here. How you do identify upside opportunities with existing clients and the expected answer and the weight as well. And here's the performance of each employee. Vijaya, here total score and the reasoning as well, test by task breakdown, and the ranking as well. Next, certainly because this is an MVP, there's rooms for improvement. The first one is to make the AI in Ditto to feel more natural and human-like, to make it feel less robotic. And second one, it is to refine the scoring rules creation. Instead of inputting one long block of text, we can provide structured guidelines or step-by-step form to help users define scoring criteria more clearly and consistently. And the third one is to enhance user experience and interface, to simplify navigation, and to make it more intuitive and more engaging. And that's it. That's Ditto, your AI assistant for hiring and training.